Hello, everyone. My name is Lucian Constantine, and welcome to the show. A while back, I finished and enjoyed Lauren Beukes' Broken Monsters. Before we go into the book, here is a quick excerpt from Lauren Beukes' Wikipedia. Lauren Beukes, born 5th June 1976, is a South African novelist, short story writer, journalist, and television story writer. She was born in 1976 and grew up in Johannesburg, South Africa, and has an MA in the creative writing of Cape Town. She worked in journalism for 10 years, including 2 years in New York and Chicago. She is the author of The Shining Girls, a book about a time traveling serial killer. She won the Critics' Best Novel Award and Best RT Thriller of the Year and South Africa's most prestigious literary award, the University of Johannesburg Prize. Her first novel, Moxieland, was a cyberpunk novel set in Cape Town. Both books were published in South Africa by Jacana Publishing and released internationally by Oprah Osprey Publishing Angry Robot in print. The book Broken Monsters was published July 31st, 2014. It is about the story of Gabby, a police detective who finds a half sewn in boy with a half sewn in deer. The bottom legs of the deer, was sewn into to the boy, and this caused an uproar in the society of which they grew up. Apparently, white fawns prohibit themselves in Oregon and Canada, something of which I didn't know. The novel centers around Cass and Layla. Layla is the daughter of Gabby, and they have an disconcerting relationship. It turns out it is unstable, and Gabby is never home. Cass and Layla are in the theater realm of school and acting, and eventually she goes to a party with Travis, who sexually assaulted Cass, and Layla beats Travis with an ashtray, and his whole teeth and face is fucked up from the fight. And they launched an investigation and eventually a court case, of which spawned social media interest, and Layla deletes her social media use. There is a murderer in this novel, and it is presented throughout the novel as something obvious and laid out bare right in front of us. So this isn't a spoiler, but Clayton is the murderer, and he makes paper maches out of dead bodies in his art class. There is Jono and Jen. Jono is a journalist, and she is, quote, seen as something attractive and sexual in nature. She eventually is the one to catch up to Clayton, and the novel ends with and Layla and Gabby teaming up teaming up to stop Clayton. In between the novel and these events, Layla and Cass a hunt down a pedophile named, trying to find it here, Velvet Boy 2, who they catfish into admitting that the pedophile was in fact there, but Cass leaves Layla there last minute and abandons her. So they have a falling out for a couple pages, but in a few pages later, they are later seen as friends again. The novel ends after Layla nearly shoots someone from stealing for Layla stealing her mom's gun in the safe and shooting one of the men, not shooting the men, but shooting a scare shot, which means that she shoots near the face of the man at an amusement park, but not the man itself. The novel poses several themes, such as social media, as Reddit becomes, of all places, becomes intertwined with the novel, and they try to solve the case ahead of the police. And you have animal rights thoughts in terms of animal liberation. And for further inquiries, you can look up Peter Singer and Alex O'Connor. Alex O'Connor is no longer a vegan, but if you want to become vegan, he makes a good point for why you should become a vegan. While I'm not myself a vegan, I am sympathetic to the movement as I find eating meat wrong. However, still in enforcing the act itself of eating meat, however, feeling bad for doing so, which is a leg up for not feeling bad at all, I suppose, but not much. The writing style is direct and flowery. There is some long sentences, but it's not common like Cormac McCarthy or Faulkner. It is more Ernest Hemingway and Raymond Carver. If you're interested in a modern take of the serial killer genre, it is quite unique and I enjoyed it a lot. It is magical realism, and if you don't know what magical realism is, look up Gabriel Marquez, 100 Days of Solitude for that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. If you're wondering why I'm uploading more videos, is because I have a debate soon, so I'm getting used to publicly speaking. The last speech went fine. It was just I was shaking entirely. So I said everything I needed to say, and can usually push through anxiety pretty well, as anxiety is the most common apparatus of my being. I will eventually learn to get used to it as I have to, because I would like to give debates and speeches like Christopher Hitchens or Jordan Peterson and Douglas Murray. Not that I believe in Jordan Peterson much anymore, but I digress. So yeah, this book was quite good. I enjoyed it a lot. It's not that long. I believe it's 400 pages or so. It's around that time, but you'll read it in 2 days. And I read the last couple hundred pages in an hour. It really winds up the gear of the novel. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Happy Thanksgiving. And I appreciate everyone and last one of you. And I won't take any of you for granted. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Au revoir. Au revoir. Or au demain.